Welcome to Retirement Ramblings. I'm Scott, and today is day 170 on my countdown to retirement. So today I got to sleep in until 9:45 a.m., which is really late for me. So I had put my phone into do not disturb mode before I went to sleep last night. And then when I took it off of do not disturb this morning, I got bombarded with well wishes from family and friends recognizing my birthday today. So that was by phone, by text message, Facebook posts, messenger messages. It was just across the board. So that was greatly appreciated. But then once I handled all of my work items in the morning, my wife and I went out for my birthday lunch at the Juicy Crab. So I got a steamed boil of New Zealand green mussels plus Louisiana crawfish, and my wife got a steamed boil of snow crab and shrimp. And then as an appetizer, I got um, steamed oysters, and she got a margarita, non-frozen, along with some mozzarella sticks. Anyway, then I sat there and I opened up all the birthday cards that I had gotten in the mail, as well as the ones from my wife. And then before heading home, my wife needed to do a return at Marshall's, which is in the same shopping center as the restaurant we went to. So she ran in there, did the return, and then across the street there's a Goodwill. So I needed to pick up some, I'll call them knock-around pants or whatever, for going on this trip to Norway and Iceland because it need to have layers, and I don't have very many. I'll call casual pants. I mean, I have lots of slacks and stuff, but like jeans and other pants that I don't really care about. I don't have that many pairs of. So I ran in there. I also had a credit that I got back during the pandemic when you couldn't try anything on. So I had bought something and didn't fit, took it back, and then anyway, so I had this credit for multiple years now. So while we were in there, right, I again they still didn't have a way to try stuff on. So I was wearing a pair of shorts, so I just pulled on the pants over my shorts, tried them out, found a pair that I liked. So I ended up getting a pair of Wrangler jeans. My wife got some like these um, anti-slip socks and some other small item. And with my credit, when we checked out, it was like 39 cents. So it was a good low cost mechanism for me to pick up at least one pair of pants that I could use. And then later this week, sometime I'll probably go to a Goodwill at a different city down the road here. There's two, there's really three in close proximity to me. So I'll go to either one or both of the other ones and see if I can find any additional pants in either one of those. Again, most of the pants at Goodwill are like under $9. So, if I get them ruined or I'm climbing over something and they get all messed up, I won't really care. So I definitely want to pick something else up for that. Then when we got home, and my wife laid down because she was tired for a couple of hours. And while she was laying down, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law popped by to drop off their card. And I really loved the card. I'll show it to you here. I got a kick out of it. And then I logged on to Facebook, which I almost never do anymore. I only go on there really to do Facebook Marketplace. And then I thanked everybody that had sent me the well wishes. And then my son called me from the airport. They were getting ready to board the plane to leave from my mom's and to fly to Raleigh. And then he's got 3 action-packed days filled with seeing or having appointments and seeing 11 different apartment complexes, as well as having an interview, hopefully the final interview with the company that he believes will hire him and that he's interested in joining. So hopefully that works out before they fly back on Saturday to California. And then once I got off the phone, I did my weekly protein grocery sale review, which goes for the week of July 16th through July 22nd here in the Atlanta metro area. And so at Kroger, they're going to have pork Boston butt, $1.99 a pound. Kroger large eggs, 18 count, $2.99 a container. Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, $3.99. Kroger 80% lean beef patties, a 2-pound package frozen, $7.99. And then a whole boneless beef brisket with a digital coupon, $2.99 a pound. Then over at Publix, they're going to have boneless top sirloin steak at $8.99 a pound and flank steak at $9.99 a pound. And then over at Aldi, they're going to have, and I've never had this before, so I don't know whether this is a good price or not, fresh chuck and short rib beef burgers, $5.89 a pound. And then Morton of Omaha's fresh seasoned tri-tip at $5.99 a pound. And then at Lidl through Thursday, July 17th, they're going to have Butcher Specialty fresh ribeye steak, a 10-ounce package for $6.99 each, which translates to $11.18 a pound with the My Lidl app. They've also got Bumblebee solid white albacore 5-ounce cans for $1.49 with My Lidl. And again, Lidl has their new sale starts on Friday the 18th, so whatever is going to change will happen that day. That's really my update for today. So if you have any questions or any comments, please drop them in the comment section down below or drop me an email at myretirementramblings@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a great evening, and until tomorrow, take care.